Please subscribe to our channel, and for latest update, click on the bell icon.
Now let us look at houses. We're talking about helpers. Now, houses. Now, when you say house, there are very many kinds of houses we can think of. People make today, not like olden days, today ever so many different types of houses are there. First, all of us used to live in house. Yes? All live in houses? Yes, all of us. The only thing, it's different houses, okay? All of us need a place to live in. And we live in a home. We live in a house. What does the house do? House will protect us. Why do we live in a house? For protection. Protection from where? The sun, the heat, the rain, the wind, the animals. So houses are for protection from the heat, rain, wind, dust, animals, etc. There are many kinds of houses today. We have houses like kacha house, pakka house, igloos, tents, and so on. So there are different types of houses. Let's talk about kacha house. When you say kacha, what do you mean? The kacha houses are made of clay, mud, straw. They need clay, mud, straw. Clay, mud, most of these type of houses you find it in the forest area and all that. So, kacha houses is one type. Another type is pakka house. Pakka. When you say pakka house, these houses are made of bricks, cement, concrete, steel. So how do you make pakka house? Bricks or large stones. Cement, concrete, steel. All this is used to make a pakka strong house. In olden days, people live in huts. Okay? People lived in hut. Now, when you say hut, they are constructed from mud, and the roof it is made of a little leaves, cow dung to paste the floor and things like that. So, ancient huts were constructed with mud blocks. So they use most of it will be mud. Most part will be mud. Roofs. What about the roof? That will be thatched. Roof will be thatched. When you say thatched roof, that they use coconut leaves or palm leaves to thatch it. And the floors, they use cow dung. Cow dung for the floor. So that is a hut. Now, we said kacha house, pakka house, and then huts. Now, there are more type of houses. Okay, so 1 kacha, 2 pakka, 3 olden days you had huts. Next we have tent. 4th one we have tent. People who go trekking to the mountains, people who go for a short picnic, they take a tent. Now, Girl Guides use tents to live in, to practice. So, tents are temporary houses. It's mainly used by Girl Guides and Scouts when they are on a training. Soldiers use this. It is made of strong cloth, strings and poles. So, tent. All tents are made of poles and they use strong cloth. Strong cloth. Poles, strong cloth, strings. And they tie it, fix it. Caravans. Caravan is another type. Caravan. What is a caravan? Caravan is also a type of house built on wheels. It is like a vehicle. They go from one place to another. They have everything in that vehicle. House built on vehicle wheels are called caravans. These houses can move from one place to another. So in this caravan is a house on wheel. On wheel. They have everything there. They can sleep, they can eat, they have a kitchen, toilet, everything is inside and they can move from one place. So caravan is a house that can move from city to city and they can go about. Most gypsies have caravans, live in caravan. Now, next one, sixth one. Who lives in igloo? Igloo is also a house. It's made of ice blocks. What is it made of? Ice blocks. And in the Iceland, in the Greenland, the igloos live in this region, build houses with the ice blocks and live inside. Okay? Now, Eskimos, most of the time, Eskimos live in igloo houses. Now, seventh one, another type of houses, houseboat. Some people, they build a house in a large boat and live in it. Here, caravan, house on wheels. But then, houseboat is also same, but this one runs on road that floats in water. So, the next one we have is houseboat. Houseboat. And the houseboats, they move in the water from one river to the other and they go about. And just like the caravan house, the houseboat has everything. They have a kitchen, dining room, there are a bedroom, toilet, everything. And it's beautiful. It floats in water. Mostly, houseboats are seen in Kashmir, in the Dal Lake. Now, next one is apartment. Next one is another type of houses, apartment. Today, lack of space, so people live in apartment. What is an apartment? It's a small house in a huge building. Mostly 2 rooms, 3 rooms, 4 rooms you will have. So, it's a small house in a large building. Huge building. And many families live in a huge building. And all live in small apartment or big apartments. Then there are still another type of house, stilt house. Stilt houses are houses raised on piles. So they'll have to make piles, there'll be house, down there'll be water, the house stands on top, down water, and there a house stands. So another type of houses, it's called stilt house. In the water, they put piles, big piles, and there the house stands on top of the water. Now we're talking about a neighborhood. In our neighborhood, we see apartments. In our neighborhood, we can see tent. In our neighborhood, we can see kacha, pakka houses, helpers, and so on.